Hello, this is Matthew Chartier, and I'm here for the Seminarian Reflection video series for the Diocese of Marquette. This Sunday, we are going to celebrate Gaudete Sunday. It will be the third week of Advent, and Gaudete means to be glad or to rejoice. So this Sunday, we will be called to rejoice. And St. Paul, in the second reading this week, will tell us to rejoice always as Christians. However, this might not be the easiest year to hear these words, as people are struggling different trials, or maybe are frustrated with different things, or stressed out about different things concerning the pandemic or any other news that they may be facing. And I guess I just want to give you two different examples or reflections that really struck me this year. The first has to do with St. Maximilian Kolbe. St. Maximilian Kolbe was a priest during World War II, and he was a priest in Poland and did some mission work in Japan. He ended up being at the camp in Auschwitz and was killed there. He offered himself up for a man who was pleading with the officer to spare his life so that he may be able to provide for his family in the future. St. Maximilian Kolbe chose to take his spot. He stepped out of line and requested that he give up his life for this man. And something that struck me as I've been reading parts of his life was a letter he wrote to his mom on the train ride to Auschwitz. He wrote, "Towards the end of May, I came by a train to the Auschwitz camp. All is well with me, beloved Mama. Do not worry for me and for my health, because the good God is in every place, and with great love, he thinks about everyone and everything." St. Maximilian Kolbe probably was going to what we could conceive of one of the worst places to be during World War II, in a concentration camp that notably killed many, many people. And yet he rejoiced always despite of this. But St. Maximilian Kolbe isn't denying the emotions or that he felt of suffering or struggles, of sorrow or pain. He wasn't denying those, but he still was rejoicing always, and noting that God is in everywhere and is with us always. Today, on Gaudete Sunday, the third Sunday of Advent, the priest will wear a color that they debate about, known as pink. Some priests may say that the pink that they are wearing is actually rose. I really like this image. Rose is not only just a tone of pink or a variation of the color of pink, but it also is a flower. And I think when we have an image of a rose, we notice solely the flower, but there's always thorns on a rose that may prick us. And I think that's what both St. Paul and St. Maximilian Kolbe get at here, is an image of a rose, that the beauty of the rose isn't lost by being pricked by the thorn of a rose. So as we think about this year and we think about our struggles, may we not forget that there is this beautiful flower that God wants us to experience, that is not solely the thorns that have pricked us this past year. So during this Sunday, I ask you to just call upon the Lord and ask for Him to show you the many blessings of this year, to show you the joy of Jesus Christ within our trials and within our sufferings, and not to deny our sufferings or our sorrows, but to see that Jesus Christ is there with us in them. Thank you and God bless. Have a great third week of Advent.